Hi there. This is John Anthony Francis Wilcox, and these are 6 wonderful Bob Dylan songs. As always, you can find the links to these songs in the comments section right below this big fat head. So, Bob Dylan, one of our great songwriters, which is putting it mildly. I remember years ago, my oldest sister, who since has died almost 2 years ago, um, she was infatuated with Bob Dylan, and somehow she got his number, and she called her and she wanted to be cool, so she had like a Dylan record playing as she called his house, and some woman answered and said, "I bet you think you're trying to be cool playing his music," and I don't think she ever got through to him. But anyway, I remember that all these years later. It was in the 60s. It's kind of cute. So, song number one. The times they are a changin'. You know, the more things change, the more they stay the same. Isn't that the truth? This is from 1963. So, 66 later, years later, the times they are indeed a changin'. And it was observational, of course. It was hopeful, of course. Could use some hope. But a brilliant piece, very simple, you know, and he was still that you know, freewheeling Bob Dylan, as the title of the album before said. But that is song number one. The times they are a changin'. Song number two is Blowin' in the Wind. Speaking of the freewheeling Bob Dylan, also from '63, from a little earlier in '63. Um, this one's actually been sung in churches, which I think is a beautiful thing. And it's it's so one of those, everyone, I hope everyone knows it. If there are people that don't know it, for shame. I mean, that's just a sad thing that they need to have that opportunity. I mean, I suppose that's a problem nowadays. Is cumulatively, there's just so much recorded, decades and decades and decades of recorded music. So maybe they're not hearing it, but maybe you play it for someone young that you don't know. Ask them if they wouldn't mind hearing it. It would do them some good. You know, it's good. It's a wonderful chance to take. Song number two, "Blowin' in the Wind." Song number three, oh, we've moved up to 1965, "Like a Rolling Stone." Um, I guess is he technically? I guess he's electric at this point, but a powerful piece. To be without a home, like a complete unknown, like a rolling stone. Another comment on society, of course. A lot of Dylan is. I mean, yes, there's the occasional, dare I say it, love song. We're going to get to one of those. We're going to get to two of those. But very observational writer, always. Great storyteller. Knows what words need to be there. You know, very well crafted. Like I'm going to give you a lecture on Bob Dylan. Okay, but anyway, like a Rolling Stone, still as pertinent, still contemporary. And it is song number three, like a Rolling Stone. Song number four is Just Like a Woman from 1966. Here's one of your love songs. Uh, in an interesting way, too. An interesting spin, but honest and earnest and again poetic, always poetic. Uh, it's funny because it reminds me that so many people are down on Dylan's voice because it's not like a sweet choir boy voice, but is a voice packed with experience and personality. And you know him the second you hear him. So that's not a bad thing. And with that voice that's not the crooner voice, he's done pretty well for himself, I am told. And it's one of those that I find I relate to more and more as I get older, as I think I mature into the song. So that's number 4 from 1966, Just Like a Woman. From 1969, song number 5, Lay Lady Lay. Um, just one of my very favorite. Of even the line, was it whatever colors you have in your mind? What a great evocative line. This is Lay Lady Lay is a painting in sound, a beautiful painting, and the feel about it. It has that little, almost a country vibe within it, and it's gentle and it's beautiful, and it just always catches my, if there's something where it's like on the TV, or if it, if I hear it in a chance I'm in a car with a radio. I love this song. I've always loved this song. So there you go. For over 50 years I have loved this song. It is song number 5, Lay Lady Lay. And we finish with song number 6, which is Gotta Serve Somebody from 1979. And an obvious religious song. It may be the devil or it may be the Lord, but you gotta serve somebody. Correct. Okay, what can you add to that? Um, Interesting period. And it's funny, between those two songs, Lay Lady Lay was 69, Gotta Serve Somebody was 79. And there's a lot of great stuff in between, as you would expect. But quite a journey between those two songs. And we come to Gotta Serve Somebody, which was right around the time Dylan went through this overtly religious phase. And it's such an interesting song, and musically it's so fine, and it is spiritual. And I always think of the chorus, the backing vocals on it supporting him, and it's just a beautiful, deep work. Always love it. So that is song number 6, Gotta Serve Somebody. These have been 6 wonderful Bob Dylan songs. I hope you give them a listen. I'll see what I can find video wise. Maybe there's some good stuff out there, but I'll find out that answer before I put this up, obviously. I hope you give them a look and a listen. They're very worthwhile, and I hope you're all doing well. Here in Connecticut, it's very, very cold, and there's a snowstorm a coming. The weather, they is a changing. It is a changing. So, love you all. Thanks for listening. I'll see you next time. I'll stop doing that eventually. Bye-bye.